A very, very common problem with beginners, rephrase. A very common problem that I would see with a lot of players is that they tend to feel like they're under pressure a lot. And what happens, they feel like they don't have enough time to swing. And therefore often, they will leave the shuttle quite late just so that they can do a big swing. And the big problem with that is that as they leave the shuttle late, so that they have time to swing, the shuttle tend to go behind them and also start to dip as well. What happens is that they will lose control, they have less option to do, and all because of this impression that they don't have enough time to swing at the shuttle. And there's a reason why. So I want to explain to you now, and hopefully after this video, it will transform the way you think about how much time you have and about what kind of shots that you can do if you learn to take it early. So often with many players, they feel like to generate power, they need to swing, right? And as you can imagine, when you swing, it's a big movement. So therefore it takes time. So if you compare to this, to that, there is quite a big difference in how big that swing is and the amount of time it takes to connect to the shuttle. You might think, between this to this didn't seem like a lot, but in a game of badminton, when the shuttle is flying really, really fast, it is huge. So then what happens is this, if you compare to me taking the shuttle here to here, quite often when you do a big swing, the shuttle will come to you a little bit more. So you start hitting the contact point, become a little bit later, which means now the shuttle gonna dip that little bit more and a little bit further away from the net. And especially the height. So then now you're gonna start connecting the shuttle at a much lower height, and that will limit your options. Obviously, if the shuttle is above the net, you can kill. Or if it's really close to the tape, you can drive flat. But the moment you hit down here, you can only hit up. And it's even worse if you leave it behind you and you're gonna hit down here, it's definitely gonna go up. So very, very often I will see players, instead of taking the shuttle early, they kind of go, oh, I don't have enough time. I need to do a big swing. I don't have enough time to do a big swing here. I'll just wait and now I can do a big swing. But the problem is that limits your options and your shot quality is poor, and lots and lots of not good stuff happens when you leave the shuttles. So if you actually listen there, I just secretly told you the cause of that mentality, and that is they believe powers come from a big swing. So therefore, to generate power, they need to swing. And that is what really slowed them down, and that's why they wait for the shuttle to be at a comfortable height so they can swing. So the more advanced players, we kind of know that we actually have a lot of power in our fingertip and our squeeze. So that's one thing. We know that if especially we're in mid-court, we don't need a lot of power to send the shuttle to the back of the net, especially if we don't hit high. And even to lift, it doesn't take much effort at all either, right? Unless you go for a really, really high lift, of course. So instead of doing a big swing, we can just do that. That is enough for us rather than a big swing. So when the shuttle comes nice and fast at about kind of that height, we don't have to swing. We can just squeeze. So there's a lot of power in your fingertip if you can learn to use them and have faith in them. The other thing we also know is that soft shots are almost as dangerous as a hard shot. So what do I mean by this? If the shuttle comes flying fast, I don't have to hit it back fast, right? I can use the pace of the shuttle to just touch and allow it to drop over the net. But by doing that, I'm meeting the shuttle early. I can do straight drop, I can do cross-court drop, I can do a little pushback. So the higher you can take it without having to do a big swing, you still have a lot of options to control your opponent. So in this video, I want you to trying to get away from thinking you have to do big swing, and I want you to think about this. Meet the shuttles. The idea is that you are trying to meet that shuttle early as you can, rather than think about how to hit as hard as you can. Very, very different mentality, okay? Meet the shuttle rather than hit the shuttle, okay? So hit the shuttle means you're gonna go like this. While meeting the shuttle is I'm literally gonna bring this racket to meet the shuttle. Yeah? Meet the shuttle without having to swing. Because once you're here, you're gonna have option. You have a lot of delicate control option by meeting the shuttle early. So that is a mentality I want you to start thinking next time when you're in a game, especially when you play, well, I mean, it's applied for single and double as well, right? For single, you here, right? Rather than if a smash come, you don't have to do a big swing back. Just meet the shuttle. If they hit a hard clear, a fast clear, right? You don't have to go back and hit, because really fast, you can just go, just meet the shuttle and just allow it to drop. And learn to see what options you're gonna have when you meet the shuttle early, and also just see how much control you can have and how powerful and dangerous the drop and the drop shots and the little delicate touch shots can be if you know how to control them, okay? So please remember the phrase, meet the shuttle. I think it will transform the way you play badminton, and it go away from hard to delicate touch, and trying to touch that shuttle and hit that shuttle early. So I hope that video helps. Think about it. Okay? Hope you enjoy the video. Click on one of these, and I hope you find a lot more valuable content for your badminton. Okay, I'll see you guys later. Bye-bye.